Hi, I'm Lori Crush with Our Story from out of the past in Faribault County, and we have some really interesting interviews to do and people we want you to meet.
Almost as interesting as the ones from Martin County.
Much more interesting than Martin
chance.
County.
No,
Yes.
no.
And just to prove that, here's one now. Hi, I'm Lori Crush here at the Faribault County Fairgrounds, and today we'll be doing an interview with Bev Crush in the Crush Log Cabin. Now I'm here with Bev Crush, who is married to one of the descendants of the Crush family, and that originally lived in this house. What can you share with us, Bev, about the cabin? Do you know when it was built or who built it?
The Lampmans built it in about 1862, and the Crush family moved in about 1864 and lived in it till 1910. And my husband's grandparents lived here till March of 1910, and then they moved out just before my father-in-law was born and stuff. So.
Okay. Do you know anything about the construction of it, or is that?
No, I really don't. I know that some of the Bruce Crush's kids did some work on the outside of it for a Boy Scout project one time.
That was after they moved it to the fairgrounds?
Yeah, after it was up here, yeah.
All right. Where was it built? Where did it originally sit?
It was north of Woods Lake and down by Elmore. It was in the woods back there. And so.
Okay, and that was the Crush home farm
yes,
for many years, I understand?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So how long did they live in the cabin?
Till 1910.
Okay.
And then they built a new house. And, well, the original Crush family moved out in 1898 and built a bigger house. And then the son lived in it till 1910.
Okay.
So, same family, but...
And was this the size it always was? Or
well, it was bigger, I guess, from a picture with a lean-to or a summer kitchen or whatever they call it. Yeah. And there was a basement under it. The basement door is still here. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there is a second floor, but it's not very big up there.
Well, there's some bedrooms there, yeah.
Right. I understand the first year or two here, especially in the wintertime, there was 3 families that lived in this cabin, and how did that work? Do you know anything about that?
It said they each had a corner of the room. I don't know. It must have been pretty crowded. But
I would think so, especially if they had young children underfoot. I can imagine what that would be like. Do you know what other uses they had for the building after they were no longer living in it?
Yeah, just for storage, and I think it was in pretty bad shape. They said they put feed in here and stuff, and they dried tobacco in here and different things. So
they grew their own tobacco. I didn't know they did that here in southern Minnesota.
Haver did, yes.
Oh, okay. So how did it come about that it was moved to the fairgrounds?
Well, there was Jay and Frances Heckel that lived on the place, and they were, she was a niece to Marion Drake, which started the Faribault County Historical Society, and I guess they came up with the idea to restore it and move it out here. So.
Okay. We're so glad they did. It gives access to the public to view a big part of the history. I know the Crush family was one of the original families in the county in the early years. So what can you tell me about when they moved this to the fairgrounds? Were you around to help with any of that?
No, we did not, but I know it was moved in 1963, and my mother-in-law was excited about it, and she said, well, I wonder what kind of wallpaper it had on the walls, because her mother-in-law always liked the wallpaper.
This is Lori Crush with Our Story from out of the past here in Faribault County.